Welcome back, everybody. This is Jenny, or aka Fab Jenny, and I'm back with another review, specifically a foundation review, y'all's favorite CoverFx Powder Play Foundation. The color is in G90. Now the price point is about $38 to 40 something dollars. I'll have that price somewhere in this wonderful screen here. Color selection is relatively decent. Would I like to see more? Yes. Would I like to see the undertones be a little bit more accurate? Yes, but that's neither here nor there. But so they have from the lightest to the light, from the beautiful pale porcelain all the way to my golden medium goddesses to my deep chocolate sisters and brothers. But this one's in a pewter type color. Now I don't know if that's unique to this particular series of foundation. The actual bottle itself is plastic. It has a similar pewter color top. The bottle itself, like I said, everything is plastic. The bottle is in that dropper format like the new Marc Jacobs foundation, which I have forgotten the name of it because the bottle is weighted. It's plastic. I am a fancy bitch, so I like my stuff to be in glass bottles, especially when you're in this price range. Now, this would be good for travel, for your kids, things of that nature. If you are a makeup artist, you'll like this type of packaging. The dropper on this sucks. It gets clogged and caked up with foundation, and after every use I would suggest to clean the nozzle, but really who has time for that? And if you don't, it tends to cake up and the product is a little harder to get out of the bottle. It also feels like it doesn't have a whole lot of product in there, and you can't see through the packaging to see how much product you have left. But it feels like I don't have much left in here, and I have not been using this goo gobs. So the first time I ordered it, it was online about 5 months ago. The color was super wrong. It was like G100. Took it back to Sephora. Sephora's great about returns. Color matched myself and thought that the G90 was the best match. To me, I will stick by that. The G90 is my best match. This has been some of the, I don't like it. I think I want to err on the side that I don't like it. I like CoverFx concept as a whole. They're really geared more towards somebody who's very conscientious about what they put on their face as far as parabens and veganism and all that other stuff, as well as if you're very sensitive to products. I always recommend CoverFx. Now, the thing that's going to either make or break you with this particular brand is finding your ideal color. I don't have my ideal color in this brand. For some reason, on God's green earth, I have tried. A year ago to now, I still don't have a color in this brand. So therefore, I would have to mix this with something else or mix it with the same foundation. And for the price point, I don't feel like doing that. Now, for the Yves Saint Laurent, I would do it because it's just that bomb. But Yves Saint Laurent has a new color. I had a subscriber reach out to me and tell me that, and I am going to go back and try the new colors, and hopefully I may have a closer match, and I'm going to be super excited if I do because it's the best foundation ever. It's one of my top foundations. This one, the effects that it gives on the skin, it does claim to be a medium full foundation. I feel like it goes more medium, but I am a cake queen. I am a drag queen at heart, so I like to really pack it on. If you are a person who typically wears very little, this might be full coverage to you, but to me, this is medium. But medium full, yes, that's not far off, but I would say this is more medium. Does it blur? It says that it blurs. I don't believe that it blurs. I feel like I'll have that picture of me zoomed up real close so you can see the texture of my skin. Didn't really particularly care for the texture that it was serving today. I am serving texture here. I normally never have texture there. I have texture here. I had a reaction to something. That's not the foundation's fault. And then it just looks textured more than normal. And mind you, I didn't do my skincare routine, and before that I was being pretty consistent with my skincare, so it may have made this product even that much better, because I was gonna say, oh, it's okay, but seeing it today without using my like a moisturizer, this is pretty hardcore. So normal to combination oily, I feel like this sets really quickly, and it's more on the drier side. It is comfortable to wear. I've worn it to the gym, and actually I went one time without putting a serum on or a moisturizer, but I did like cleanse my skin properly and all that other stuff. And maybe it's the products, because I did try some new skincare products. I combined, maybe do the new combination. Maybe that's what's irritating my skin and making my skin a little bit of a bitch today. But when I did that and didn't do the serum and the moisturizer, I noticed that I stayed matte at least 2 to 3 hours more. And it didn't look bad on the skin. It didn't emphasize pores. I feel like now it doesn't emphasize pores, but today it's not very forgiving when it comes to texture. It does take relatively decent pictures. It's not blurring and smoothing, but it is very nice. And the DSLRs, it's very nice. Not the smoothest, prettiest foundation I've ever seen in my life, but it's okay. Would I recommend this to anybody? I'd recommend it if you can find your color, and if you're very sensitive to products and you can't try anything at all with fragrance or whatever. CoverFx is going to be your ideal foundation. And with this particular foundation, if you don't break out, you can buy 2 of them and mix your ideal shade, because you're limited to what you can wear on your skin. I get that. I'm right there with you. That's who I would recommend this to. Now, if you're a makeup artist, if you are average Betty, if you are a queen, you know, if you are a runway model, whatever, I wouldn't recommend this for you. I wouldn't recommend this for you. If you're really oily and you really want to try something that maybe help suppress or control those oils, then maybe this might be for you. Didn't like the packaging, didn't like what it was serving me. What kind of fantasy was it giving me? I don't know. It's giving me blah fantasy. It's giving me I'm here, put me on your face, see what happens, power play. There's the the power play. So it's trying to serve me power play realness. I don't get a power play realness for this. Is not powerful. This is not a very powerful foundation in my opinion. It's not god awful. It's not horrible. It's not gross. It's not just Jesus Christ, what the hell. It's just not for me. So not very happy with this. So the past 2 foundations I haven't been overly ecstatic with, so it's kind of bumming me out a little bit. I might just take a little bit of a chill pill on some foundations and focus on other things. You may see more eyeshadows up, you may see more brush reviews up, just so I can kind of decompress and try some other foundations. I do have a shit ton of foundations that I like to try. Actually, I have them on my Sephora wish list, and I do plan to get them, but right now I'm just not in a hurry to go and get another foundation and go back and forth, return, change, test it out, look at this and go like and be disappointed. But you know, these reviews have to be had. So overall, I went through what skin types it would be best for, the color range, the undertones, the price points, longevity, 6 to 8 hours. Oils may break through. Oils won't break through a lot later, until about that 8 to 10 hour mark if I don't use a serum or a moisturizer. Works good with the gym. You can use this every day. A little bit more on the cakey side. I love a cake face. I love a cake beat, but this one is very heavy. It looks very heavy on the skin. Was not overall satisfied putting this on today. I really had to make this work today. So oh well. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I love y'all. See y'all in the next video. Smooches. Bye.